Story time, let's get ready with Fergie and friends. Story time, let's get ready with Fergie and friends. With Fergie and friends. With Fergie and friends.
Oscar the Ferry Cat. Well, Molly Arbuthnott, thank you so much. I've got 2 more of your lovely books to read, and I've just read Oscar the Ferry Cat. I look forward to reading more. And congratulations on being shortlisted for the book prize, the People's Book Prize 2018-2019. I must admit I did love the 2 cats holding tails at the end. So off we go. Oscar the Ferry Cat. Oscar was a Siamese cat. He led the life of any ordinary cat. He ate, he slept, and he sometimes caught a mouse. But one day his ordinary life would change forever. It was holiday time. Nearly everyone loves holidays, everyone apart from Oscar. He hated them. Being in a hot car for hours was not fun, so he ran up to the attic and hid. Soon, though, he felt 2 hands around his tummy, lifting him into a basket and out into the car. The journey was very, very long, but suddenly the car stopped. Oscar spied an open window. He pushed open his basket door, crept over a suitcase or 2 and hopped out. Freedom! But where am I? Oscar thought. He looked around and could see lots of ropes. He listened and could hear waves splashing and seagulls calling. I must be on a ferry, he said. The world outside was rather big and scary, but Oscar could smell a mouse. Yes, he ran under cars, around wheels and over ropes. There was his mouse. Where was his car? Hello. Oscar was lost, and with a roar, the cars started moving. The wheels were big, very big, and Oscar was very small. I want to go home, he cried, as he drifted off to sleep. You want to come and play? In his dream, he was tapping a door. Tap, tap, tap. He woke up, but the tapping didn't stop. There, right in front of him, was a seagull with a huge crab in her mouth. The seagull hadn't noticed Oscar and was startled when he moved his paw. Hello, come on. So startled that her mouth flew open and out flew the crab. It's gone, she said. Just my luck. I was looking forward to that. Oh, sorry, Oscar said, feeling slightly guilty. Don't worry, it happens all the time. My name is Sammy the Seagull. Who are you? I'm Oscar the Cat. Why do you look so sad? I don't fit in here and I want to go home. Poor Oscar. Come and be a ferry bird with me. We'll have lots of fun, Sammy suggested. Hop onto my back and I will show you. Oscar crawled onto the back of the kind Sammy Seagull. He clung on tightly with both his paws and up they went. Look how beautiful it is, Sammy squawked. Can you see the cormorants diving for fish and the dolphins jumping? Oscar didn't reply. His paws were getting wet and he really did feel quite sick. Where to now? Sammy asked excitedly. That's very kind of you, but I'm not a ferry bird. I'm a cat and I want to go home, Oscar replied. Suit yourself, Sammy cried as she flew off. Oscar curled up into a ball and cried himself to sleep. He was woken by a snuffling sound. Hello, a voice said. I'm Robert the Rat. Who are you? Well, I'm Oscar the Cat, Oscar replied. Why do you look so sad? Robert asked. I don't fit in here and I want to go home, Oscar explained. Come and be a ferry rat with me. We'll have lots of fun, Robert suggested. Follow me and I will show you the way. Robert led Oscar over lots of green, smelly barnacle ropes and through holes towards the kitchen. Look at these delicious scraps, Robert said as he hopped into the rubbish bin. Would you like to join me? No, thank you. No, really, I only eat mice, really, honestly, Oscar replied. Suit yourself, said Robert as he plunged back into the bin. Oscar was alone again. I'm not a ferry bird and I'm not a ferry rat. I'm a cat and I want to go home, he whispered. But before he had time to think, a large black boot knocked him over. Ow! He exclaimed. Sorry, I didn't see you there. I'm Charlie the chef. Who are you? I'm Oscar the cat, Oscar replied. Why are you so sad? Charlie asked. I don't fit in here. I want to go home, Oscar replied. Come and be a ferry chef with me. We'll have lots of fun. Follow me and I'll show you. Oscar followed him into the kitchen and watched as Charlie started cutting some vegetables. Would you like to try? He asked, passing Oscar a knife. But poor Oscar nearly chopped his paw off. I think I should go, Oscar said. Suit yourself, said Charlie. Your tail is in my salad, so please could you move? Oscar slipped out of the door. I'm not a ferry chef. I'm not a ferry rat. I'm not a ferry bird. I'm a cat and I want to go home, Oscar said, as he curled up into a tight ball and went to sleep. He was woken by a loud horn booming. What is that? He thought, and went off to investigate. A man dressed in a white uniform was standing behind the wheel and blasting a horn. Excuse me, said Oscar, not forgetting his manners. Please, could you stop that noise? It's giving me a big headache. Oh, hello, who are you? Colin, the ferry captain asked. I'm Oscar the cat, Oscar replied. Why do you look so sad? Colin asked. I don't fit in here. I want to go home, Oscar said. Come and be a ferry captain with me. We'll have lots of fun, Colin said. Follow me. This button lets other boats know we are here. It makes a loud noise in the fog so the boats don't run into us. Would you like to try? Oscar reached over with his paw, but the button was too small and no sound came out. How about steering instead? Colin suggested. Oscar tried his best but couldn't get a good grip on the wheel, and the ferry started going around in circles. Maybe I should take over again, Colin said. I will never fit in here, Oscar replied. I'm not a ferry captain. I'm not a ferry chef. I'm not a ferry rat. I'm not a ferry bird. I'm a cat, yes. And I want to go home, Oscar said, looking quite sad. Colin scratched his head. Okay, there is someone I would like you to meet. I'm sure they'll be able to help you. Follow me. Oscar followed Colin down some steps towards a little door. Go through there, Colin told him, and see what you see. Oscar slowly crept through. Sleeping in a flowery basket was the most beautiful cat he had ever seen. The cat opened one eye and said, Is someone there? Yes, stammered Oscar. I'm Mercy. Who are you? She asked. I'm Oscar, and I'm a long way from home. Don't run away, Mercy said. Come and be a ferry cat with me. We'll have lots of fun. Follow me and I will show you. Oscar thought for a while. He liked Mercy. And then said, Okay, good idea. I think Oscar and Mercy had a very happy time. Their tails touched.
With Fergie and friends, with Fergie and friends.